All right, we are back once again here on Raw is Wario with a new setup. As as you can probably tell, I'm not using the Toshiba this time. I am using a compact monitor, which you can see exactly the type is from the sticker that I left at the top. It maintains its value by 2 plus cents. So yeah, if you're a nerd and you're curious what display this is, there you go. Anyway, the game I'm going to be trying out today is Mado Monogatari Via and the Wondrous Academy for the Nintendo Switch. Now, I initially thought that this was a remake of a previous Mado Monogatari game, but this is actually an entirely new thing. It's the, from what I can tell, the sixth game of the series, and this isn't even the first time that Mado Monogatari was released in the Americas or North America. This was the second game and the first game, and I literally had it up, but I exited off thinking I would never go back to refer to it. And let me just pull it up here. Let's see. The previous game that was released in North America, according to the most reliable source, obviously, is Sorcery Saga Curse of the Great Curry God. And there were about, let's see, 7 games. As I read this list, along with remakes, but this was the first game that originated the Puyo Puyo characters. Arl Naja, for example, she served as the protagonist in the first game, and then they took the characters from this series and they put them in their own game, which would become Puyo Puyo. And I have a few things there at the bottom right. Puyo Puyo merch is hard to come by in the States, so I had to make do with what I had. So, got a couple Kirby's there, a Dr. Eggman figure because of Kirby's Avalanche and Mean Bean Machine. I do have a green Puyo key fob that I got from the Puyo Puyo Tetris 2. Anyway, so I have the description of the game here, and it's about. I'll just go ahead and read this because I can't summarize stuff to save my life. Mado Monogatari began as a series of primarily first-person dungeon crawler RPGs created by Compile for the MSX and PC-98 during the 80s and 90s. Since then, Mado Monogatari has made a name for itself with its unforgettable characters and dungeon-crawling gameplay. Notably, the renowned puzzle series Puyo Puyo is a spin-off of the Mado Monogatari series. And that's all I'll read. Anyway, let's stop wasting time and go ahead and get started here, as I really want to see what this is all about. And I'm kind of not sure if I'll do a full playthrough of this or if I'll just play a bit of this, see how I like it. If I really enjoy it, then I'll do a full playthrough of it. But if I'm kind of like, I'm not really into it, I'll just switch to another game. But this is something that sparked my curiosity, seeing as how rare Mado Monogatari games are in the States. So, figured I'd give this a go. And yeah, let's see what we have. First, we have our legal stuff. And we'll be playing this in English voices if there are. I'm not the type to play with Japanese voices, but yeah, I definitely just prefer to listen to English if I could, even though I am studying Japanese. I mean, if I wanted to be hardcore Japanese study, I could just uh, play with Japanese text, but then I wouldn't know what the hell I'm doing. So, there's Carbuncle. I don't really recognize any of the other characters besides Carbuncle. I think these could be newer characters. These could be older characters. Like I said, I'm going into this completely blind. I don't know a damn thing about the dungeon crawler games. Matter of fact, I don't really think I have much experience with dungeon crawlers in general, so this could be something. I recognize the hacker dude. Must right now. And kicked all their asses in Puyo Puyo 2. I played the arcade games. The original Puyo Puyo I played. Then I had the Puyo Puyo 2 arcade version. I bought the virtual console version back then. Photo mode here. Okay, so I guess these are. Oh, you could take photos here. Oh, great. Enjoy the story with an easy difficulty. Enemy abilities are lowered. Normal, the standard difficulty. Overcome battles while considering your strategies. Hard, difficulty with teeth. For those wanting battles where one miss means the end. We're not gonna bother with that. We'll just stick with normal. I would much rather not rip the hair off my head.
古代魔導学校正しき魔導を学び志を育てる学校大魔導士を目指す少女フィアは故郷の地を離れ入学試験を受けるため古代魔導学校へ訪れる幼き日に抱いた夢大魔導士への憧れを胸に少女フィアは古代魔導学校の地に足を踏み入れるのだった。
ここが古代魔導学校。頑張って合格してすっごい大魔導士になるんだ。
ちょっとあなた、こんなところで何してるの？
はい、入学試験を受けに来ました。
あのね、言いにくいんだけど、試験はもう何日も前に終わってるの。今日は入学式よ。
そんなここまですっごーく長い旅をしてきたのに。
元気を出して。若いんだからこんなことでくじけちゃダメよ。それに魔導士以外の道だって。
まあ、いっか、来年また頑張ろう。帰ろうか、たーくん。
切り替え早っ。何？今の子ってこんななの？
いつかきっと大魔導士になってみせるぞ。
これこれ待ちなさい。
が何ですか、おじいさん。
違うわ。この方は。
君はフィア君じゃな。
そうですけど。 なんで私の名前を知ってるんですか？
まあまあ、細かいことはいいんじゃ。それより入学式に出なさい。君は合格じゃよ。
合格？試験も受けてないのに。
その入学案内を受け取り、そして入学式までにこの古代魔能学校の門をくぐる。それがフィア君に課せられた試験じゃ。
へえ、なんだかよくわからないけど、とにかくよかった。
ああ、それともう一つ。魔導書は持ってきたかね。
持ってきました。
これまた年季の入った魔導書じゃのう。
ほんとずいぶん昔のものですね。
これじゃあダメですか？おばあちゃんにもらったんですけど。
いやいや、そんなことないぞい。それじゃ、おほほいと。これでフィア君は古代魔導学校の生徒じゃ。
じゃあついでに入学登記にも記入お願いしようかしら。どんな魔導士になりたいかを選んでね。アンケートみたいなものだから後で変えることもできるわよ。
I just figured let those play through. So there are roles. Fia's stats will change depending on the role you select. What types of weapons and armor she can equip is also dependent on her role. You can change roles even after the game begins. Okay. So we can select a role, Magic Knight. Magic Knight that fights with a variety of weapons, skilled in attacks using weapon skills. So similar to a battle mage, I assume. Mage who focuses on magic, skilled in magic arts skills. Witch Thief. Thief who can confuse enemies with quick movements. Hermit Hunter. We'll just stick with Wizard. Will be the standard magic user.
本当に始まるんだ。なるぞ、大魔導士。
Also, I'm not sure if the I tried to get the colors to match as well as I could. Seems all right here, but certain aspects are kind of Alright, finally.
戦いでは行動する順番があるの。
We
具体
still
的
got
な
more
順番はタイムラインで分
introduction
かれている
stuff
の。
before we actually get to do anything.
まずは私ね。とりあえず生徒に怪我させちゃダメだから。
Seems like it's gonna be some Fire Emblem stuff. But yeah, I mean, these games, like these turn-based games, they always gotta have 20,000 things. But yeah, gonna be very slow-paced to start, I feel like. Anyway, at the top screen, at the screen's top right, a timeline shows the time until an attack. When a character's icon reaches the left edge, they can use a skill. After a skill is used, another can't be used until reaching the left edge again. Even without reaching the left edge of the timeline, Thea can always move or use a normal attack. You won't move on the timeline using a normal attack, so be careful of overusing it when you're wanting to use a skill. I know I'm not going to remember any of this stuff in my first read-through, so just do my best. Is there like a scrolling thing at the top right?
自分の攻撃できる範囲を意識してね。攻撃が来るかもしれないから気をつけるのよ。
オッケー、任せて。
With the fight command, Fia will use her equipped weapon to do a normal attack. You can always perform a normal attack. When you've reached the left edge of the timeline, you can use MP to use the skills command. Afterward, you will return to the right of the timeline and be unable to use skills for a while. When attacking, damage will be dealt to all enemies within the attack range displayed on the field. When no enemies are in range, you will miss, so look at the range before selecting the command. Imagine that, wait, what am I doing? I'm like, oh, okay, there's a... I have no idea what I'm doing.
敵の動きに気をつけてね。タイムラインを見て敵の行動を予測するのよ。
Look at the timeline, predict enemy actions. So I can actually move with a control stick. Okay, that hit me.
大丈夫？顔色は特に悪くはなってないわね。後で回復するわ。パーティーを組んだ時は仲間の表情も見てあげてね。
The left of the screen shows the characters' icons of the player and allies. Their expressions change as they lose hit points, and they display icons of the status effects they are affected by. Okay, so this is definitely different. I was thinking it was like going to be a thing where you constantly, like, you're choosing how many spaces to move, similar to Fire Emblem, but here you have full control over your character, which is something I was not expecting. I'm not sure if it was like that in the original games, but I can definitely enjoy it. And the enemy has to be in the box to be able to hit them. Okay. We leveled up. Now we are level 2. We are moving on up in the world. And I am not sure if the coloring, I might see if I can fix that at all. I think I have the display there. I might actually adjust the color real quick. See on the delayed feed over here. It probably looks fine. Let me fix the camera real quick. Just bear with me one sec. Still trying to get used to the idea of filming a monitor. And there's probably questions as to why I would bother to play a Switch game on a CRT computer monitor. Because why the hell not? Let's see, I don't know if the saturation is anything or the... I mean, it looks pretty good. Whoa, that's alright, that's a bit too dark. I mainly have the contrast up. Let me actually... I think it was the contrast. Alright, that's better. I think that's pretty good. Okay, I think that's a bit better. Increase the exposure up on the camera. So, one thing about filming on a CRT computer monitor compared to a CRT television is the picture is a lot nicer than, it's a lot easier to film as opposed to filming on a CRT. It's also a lot easier to play newer games on, like the Switch. Like the Switch one, I use the VGA adapter. I'll get into how I set this up in a bit. But anyway, let's continue following the story. Let me check OBS, make sure I have everything. I didn't mess anything up while I was messing with all that. Mic levels and everything else is good. But the problem is, let's put that back on auto.
そうだ、カー君。あれ？
なんてことをしてくれたのですか。神聖な入学式でなんという集大ですか。それでも由緒正しき魔導学校の新入生ですか。入学式はここまでです。エガルド校長。校長。
はい、寝てません。わしゃ寝てません。
Yeah, it definitely looks a lot better. You can see the details on their faces.
今すぐ入学式を終わらせてください。
終わり？あ、そんじゃそういうことで、本年の入学式はここまでじゃ。はい、解散。
リーバン先生。
あ、はい。
騒ぎを起こした生徒を集めて連れてきなさい。
かしこまりました。
これ、私のせい？
騒ぎを起こした生徒たちは即刻退学にすべきです。
そうは言うがの、あの子らもわざとやったわけじゃ。
故意にやったのでなければ許される。そんな前例は我が校に必要ありません。聞けば騒ぎの元凶たるあのフィアという生徒は特別枠での入学だというではありませんか。
ほう、特別枠というとあれですか。試験を課さず運のみで生徒を選ぶという。
ウィスター先生。
いやいや、入学案内を受け取った子は自分の足で旅をしてこの古代魔導学校までやってくるという試練が課せられるのじゃ。昔はみんなそうしとったぞい。運も魔導のうちじゃよ。
とうに廃れたやり方です。
一人くらいそういう生徒がおってもいいじゃろう。それにかの大魔導士にこの特別枠で選ばれたと聞いておるがの。
いずれにせよ、あのように問題のある生徒たちを野放しにしては他の生徒たちに悪影響です。
ローズマリちゃんは厳しいの。
まあまあ、ローズマリ先生、若者たちに失敗はつきものです。そこから学ぶこともまた教育というものでしょう。
ウィスター先生、
伝統や格式も大事ですが、彼らにも挽回のチャンスがあっても良いのでは。
そうですよ。ウィスター先生の言う通り。
リーバン先生、あなたは黙っていなさい。
はい。
そうじゃ、わしいいことを思いついちゃった。
いいこと？
そんな嫌そうな顔せんでも、とりあえずわしの話を聞いてよ。
お聞きしましょう。
つまりはこういうことじゃ。
というわけで、このクラスの担任になったリバンです。皆さんお手柔らかに。問題ある生徒を全員一つのクラスに集めてしまえばいいだなんて。しかもそのクラスの担任が私。校長先生の方がよっぽどひどいわよ。まずは皆さん、魔導書は手元に用意してあるかしら。
ああ、ちゃんと持ってきてるぜ。
魔導書は教科書であり、皆さんの成績を記録する大事なものなの。そして魔導学校の生徒の証でもあるわ。だから常に持ち歩いてなくしたりしないように。もちろん誰かに渡したり交換したりは厳禁よ。
へえ、そんなにすごいものなんだ。
それぞれの魔導書には今の称号が刻まれているでしょ。
ほんとだ、見習いってなってる。
先生たちの課題をこなして見習いを卒業することが魔導士への第一歩。これからあなた方の目標になると覚えておいてね。
リバン先生、質問があります。
あなたは確か、そう、リーナさん。入学試験で1番を取ったのよね。
試験問題のレベルが低すぎただけです。あまりに低レベルなので、余った時間で研究中の魔導理論の論文を完成させました。
そう、とっても優秀なのね。
はい、優秀なんです、私。なのに、なぜこんな入学式で暴れた人たちと同じクラスなんですか？暴れたって私？そうよ、騒ぎの原因はあなたとそこの黄色い変な生き物じゃない。変な生き物じゃないよ、カーバンクルのカーくんだよ。カーでもグーでもどっちでもいいわよ。
落ち着いてリーナさん。仲良くね。そうだわ。まずはみんなで自己紹介しましょう。ほら、お互いのことを知ればいろいろとね。
俺の名前はウィル。将来の夢はかっこいい勇者になることだ。
先生、私の質問に答えてください。なんだか混沌としたクラスだな。 くん、私こんなクラスでちゃんとやってけるかな。そうだよね、まだ入学して1日しか経ってないんだもんね。よーし、一人でも頑張るぞ。
魔導学校の課題のほとんどはクラスの仲間と協力してやることになってるの。だからね、みんな仲良くね。じゃないと私まで副校長に。
そんな。
フィアさん、少しいい？魔導書やカスタマイズに関する説明をするわ。まずこの画面では主にあなたやパーティーメンバーのステータスや装備を見られるわ。この中の魔導書の項目を選択してもらってもいいかしら。
In the menu screen, you can save and load in system as well as change character, equipment, and other actions. They want me to select Grimoire.
魔導書では
Here's our
スキルや
spell
魔導を
tree.
覚える手順がわかるわ。いきなりとんでもない魔導を出したりすると危ないから、順を追って管理してくれるのが魔導書よ。スキルを覚えるにはラーニングポイントが必要よ。ちゃんと授業を受け取ってね。授業を
We
受
got
けれ
10
ば
classes.
次の授業や課題を出していくから、しっかり授業を聞いていけば覚えられるものも多くなっていくわよ。じゃあ早速、基本になるスキルファイヤーとファイヤーバーストを覚えてみましょう。
Fire Burst. There's a fire. Okay, and now we learn Fire Burst. And what I assume is gold in the top right. That's what we spend to learn new
感覚をつかめ
spells.
たかしら。次は覚えたものをしっかり登録する方法よ。
The Grimoire allows Fia to learn magic arts skills and other skills as fishing. Most skills can be learned by completing school classes and assignments. It sounds a little bit like Fire Emblem Three Houses, which if that's the case, then this will probably be tons of fun. You will gain credits and when learning skills once you've gained the large middle nodes and have the required credits. Take the promotion exam. Your current credits are displayed on the upper left. Acquiring stat up abilities will not give you credits. Okay. So that sounds pretty cool, admittedly. And we have equipment,
装備変更では
which I'm sure is pretty straightforward.
さっき覚えたスキルや大魔導の設
We
定
get
ができ
equipped
るわ。
our newly learned skill in Great Magic.
スキルの登録をしてみま
We
しょう
had
か。
Aqua at the
スキル装
during
備を
that
開
first
いてみて
fight, and then we have I guess we can equip other spells during battles. In equipment, you can set weapons, armor, skills, and great magic arts. During battle, you can use equipped skills and great magic arts. Allies can only use the skills they have equipped. And I'm sure I'm gonna... There's our first skill, Aqua, and then we have another slot for skills. She says we can only register 2 skills, which is just fine. You know, just take it baby steps. And let's look at Fire. Fire Burst is the next level, I think, as we saw in the skill tree. Next is registering a Great Magic. Oh, would that be where Fire Burst comes in?
大魔導設定も
Okay.
今の一つだけだけど
You can only set one great magic, but that will change once you've gotten used to things. Don't be impatient. I can't promise that, teacher, but I will
ファイ
do
ヤーバーストを
my
登録よ
best. Now, fire
こ
burst.
れで一通りできたわねカスタムの説明
Got
は
the
以上
general
よ
gist down.
他の機能は
Simple enough.
後で触ってみてねじゃあ一旦魔導書を閉じ
And
て
then we can mix and match different configurations in our grimoire.
さてこれで流れは分かった授業課題魔導書でスキルの習得登録の順番よこの流れをよく覚えておいてね
The order is classes, assignments, skills, then registering them.
それではこれで
Interesting.
一通りの説明は終わりよ
I guess we have to prioritize those accordingly.
早速パーティーメンバーを集めてきてね
ダンジョンに入るのに誰かとパーティーを組まなきゃいけないなんて思わなかったよ。そうだね。悔やんでも仕方ない。よーし、頑張って声をかけるぞーって。誰もいない？いつの間に？私が考え事してる間に出て行っちゃった？早く言ってよ。仕方ない。学校の中を探してみよう。
And now we get to finally explore. Experience dungeon strategy. Let's learn how to walk in a dungeon, its characteristics, and how to do party battles in a practical format. To that end, first please gather party members. Rivan. Riven? I'll probably just say Riven. Rivan. I don't know. If we're going by Japanese pronunciation, then it'll be Rivan. Your next objective is displayed at the bottom right screen. Try checking it when you don't know what to do next. Okay, then. He's probably going to talk for 10 hours. What is this, a schedule board? I'm going to talk to you.
そうね
I was like facing the teacher and we interacted with the schedule board instead. First, gather your party. Let's see. That's good.
そうね
Oh, I have it set on auto. Eska and Will are out on the school grounds, and Lena is at the library. I think what I'm gonna do for this, I'll probably play this for the first couple hours, then I'll switch to something else. I'm thinking Super Mario 3D World, Bowser's Fury. I haven't played through 3D World. I think I might have gotten through, but I haven't actually beat it. Let me see this. On the Academy map, you can move by selecting a location. You can go to the classroom, the principal's office, the storage room, the library, and the school grounds. Depending on the story, there are times when a special exclamation mark area will appear to the left of the classroom. Exclamation areas will advance the story, so don't miss them. Gee, man, I don't know about you, but this is confusing the hell out of me. Like, just totally a lot of information all at once. I mean, I don't even know. Like, I have to go to an area and some stuff will happen? Really?
ぶつかっちゃってごめんなさい。
君は僕がいやなんでもないこちらこそ
Also, I'm not
う
sure if
私がよ
I
そ見してたせいだから
should be reading these. I'm just letting the cutscenes play out since they're fully voice acted, but I'm thinking about
私にはあなたは
僕は
I mean, I'll probably just let the auto text do the talking instead.
そうだ
Because honestly, I'm not really too talkative tonight, to be honest.
そうだね。私とパーティー組みませんか？
パーティーああダンジョンに潜るためか もちろんいいよと言いたいところだけど、僕にはまだ少しやることがあるんだ。だからまた今度誘ってよ。
はあ、そうですか。残念。
僕にはやることが、いや、やり残したことが。でも何だったかな。誰かと約束を。
なんだかちょっと変わった人だったね。
It does seem a bit odd, I suppose. I try not to judge anybody, though. Let's see the school grounds. In the school grounds, you can plant seeds, grow fruits, fish, and cook. Oh, I like cooking. Cooking is so fun. The Help Wanted box is also set here. At the Help Wanted box, you can accept various requests after gathering items or achieving an objective for a request. You can report in at the box and get a reward. At the Help Wanted box, you can accept various requests. Did I... Okay, that's all there is. Never mind. You know, Carbuncle, she's just sitting there waiting for us to make a stew. And just stir that pot. I guess we have to talk to you.
いたいた。だって他の人と違って見るからにダンジョン探索に行きたそうでしょ。
こうか。こっちも捨てがたい。こんなことなら家を出る前に決めておくべきだったぜ。仕方ない。先に必殺技の名前を決めるか。こっちは半分決めてあるからな。バーニング。さて、この後に何と続けるか。バーニング。バーニング。バーニング。バーニング。バーニングなモーニング。モーニングがバーニングで。
どっちにしろ朝から大惨事だね。なんだかすごーく悩んでるみたいだし、後にしよっか。
モーニングバーニングモーニングに決めた。勇者であるこの俺が誰よりも早くダンジョンを制
I mean, I think if you like dungeon crawlers, this game looks like a lot of fun. Like, I'm thinking this is very similar to Three Houses. It definitely is presenting itself that way. Like, you can cook and do stuff in this. And I have to talk to her next, Eska. But, I mean, if you like dungeon crawlers, the combat seems to be more real-time. Like, you have full movement of your character, and then you'll press your spell button to do attacks. So it's not like Fire Emblem in that you're moving your character a certain amount of spaces, but rather you have full control over your character. And I don't know how it is when you have multiple party members. And Carbuncle just looks so adorable. I want to get a Carbuncle plush for the side display. Like, I tried to decorate the side with Puyo Puyo. I only had the Puyo Puyo cases, and then I put Kirby and Dr. Eggman for the because of Kirby's Avalanche and Dr. Robotnik's Mean Bean Machine, and I wanted to get a Carbuncle plushie, but those are things that are surprisingly expensive. Like, if you want to get one imported from Japan, you have to pay at least 20 bucks, and I really didn't feel like doing that. Nor did I feel like waiting. Oh, yeah, I think you told me that. Eska is your older dog. That's the one on your profile pic, isn't it? Let me, can't go this way. Storage synthesis box. What should I do? Why? You should know that. I shouldn't. I'm synthesis. I'm not gonna bother with this. No. No, we're not doing that. We could plant stuff. Seed combination doesn't mean I can plant 2 of them. Maybe I'll get it if I take a class on vegetable cultivation. We can't do that yet then. Talk to Lena in the library. And we have cooking here. How do I cook? Should I look to see if there's a class on cooking? I guess we can't do any of this stuff unless we take a class on how to do it. You know, you can burn yourself if you're cooking, so might as well learn the basics. I don't know how to grow fruit trees. Should I take a class in fruit cultivation? Everything we want to do is just like locked away with classes. Let me guess, we have to take a class on fishing as well. Yes, we do. Everything is locked away with classes. That's Koron, your eye. Gotcha. I don't think he showed me a picture of your dog on the. Have you shown me a picture of Eska? Not sure. Yeah, I already did that. Yeah, let's go to the Academy map. And go to the library. Read some books. This is like the place. You can just buy a book and learn how to do all those things, but we gotta take classes instead. In the library, you can speak to Professor Wister to receive mail or view documents on the bookshelves. In your mail, you can receive items that are sent with letters. Mr. Wister. Mr. Wister, did you need anything? I'm gonna talk with you for a bit. You look tired. I feel like you need to get some sleep. This year's students are interesting, especially the class that caused a ruckus during the opening ceremony. You're talking about moi. Okay, you don't have any... Oh wait, actually you got mail. I need to ask you. Mail. So you wish to see your mail. Could you please wait a moment? I don't really got the time. Seems you've made it. From Grandma! Grandma! To Fia, I've sent you a recovery item for now. Do your best and don't push yourself. Push ourselves. I don't know how we'd actually push ourselves. Like, literally. I mean, I guess we could put our hands on our behind, but... can't really push ourselves otherwise. I don't think Grandma's making much sense.
なんて声かけよう。まずは自己紹介から。でもちょっと硬すぎるかな。もっと気楽に。うえい、彼女、一緒にパーティー組まない？ちょっと軽すぎるかも。もっと礼儀正しく。でも
I think Lena was the one who was pretty rude earlier. Just being like, oh man, I don't know why I'm in the classroom with these buffoons cause all this ruckus. I'm too good for all this stuff.
でもね、これから一緒のクラスでやっていくわけだし、なんなら私にとって初めてのお友達になるかも。わあ、お友達だって。故郷の村じゃ同い年の子なんてほとんどいなかったし。
Does the picture look okay on the monitor? I tried to get the colors to look a bit better. So I can appreciate some feedback. I tried to get the colors to match the screen as good as possible.
とにかくそこでブツブツ独り言言ってたら気が散ってしょうがないって言ってるの。あ、ごめん。それで何か用かしら。あのね、その。 かだね。一度深呼吸をして落ち着こう。パーティー組んでほしいんでしょ。はっきり言いなさいよ。うわ、なんでわかったの？
There's Cora, Mac, Ronnie, Rocco, Luna, Eska, Rosie, Bruno, Ski, and Daisy. That's a big family. Hold on.
それじゃあ改めて私とパーティーを組んでください。まあ私は選んだ
Little fuzzy on the bright areas. Yeah, tried to fix that.
私は古代魔導学校の歴史始まって以来の
Yeah, I'll see if I can fix that later. I try to match it as much as I could. I feel like it might be a bit darker on the feed as opposed to IRL. But I mean, as long as it looks fine, you can see what's going on. And that's, I could try to fix whatever. But I guess it's fine for now.
よくわかんないけどダメってことかな。
え？
残念だけど仕方ないね。カー君行こっか。ちょっと
Talk to Will on in the school grounds. Got another letter already. Let's see who else sent us mail. We're very popular. Wait, did I? Wait, why is it saying I got mail? Oh, okay. I guess that just tells us that we can check our mail here. I thought that was like a new letter. I feel... that kind of crushes me, man. I tell you. I guess we'll get more mail in a bit. Okay, are you, did you think about what you want to say yet, or you still burning your brain or something?
最初の課題はダンジョン探索か。勇者ウィルの冒険の幕開けにふさわしいぜ。そういえば先生が何か言ってたな。
Yeah, I tried to get the audio too. I don't know if the audio is fine, like if you can hear my voice or if the game's too loud. Like if the audio doesn't sound good, then just let me know. Last stream I played Donkey Kong and I noticed the audio was a bit low, so I increased the decibels on the game capture feed. So it's not nearly as quiet. Holy shit.
もしかして入学式でのこと根に持ってたの？でもどうしよう。パーティーに誘う前にパタンキューさせちゃったよ。
Carby's just a menace to society. He just does it with a smile on his face the entire time. We got a party member. Awesome. I have to press auto.
思ったより早かったのね。最初のパーティーはみんな時間がかかるものなのに。それで相手はどこに？
ここに。
あら、ずいぶん黒い。って死んでる。
Dead. I didn't know dead people stood.
待って待って、これってどういうことなの？文字通りの炎上案件、むしろ事案。古代魔導学校始まって以来の大惨事。若く未熟な生徒の無軌道な暴走、止められなかった教師の監督責任、バッシングの嵐。
先生、早くダンジョンに行きましょう。
Yeah, I want to go to dungeons. I want to see, I wanna, like,
みんなで
kill some
ここにしよう。
ogres, goblins,
フィアさんとウィル君で
shoot fireballs, the whole bit.
これでお互いの魔導書に登録されたはずよ。
わあ、魔導書ってそんなこともできるんだ。
というわけだから、早速魔導士の塔に向かいましょう。
Will joined your party! Yay! You finally got a party member.
ここが魔
There's
導
a
士
will,
の
there's a way, am I right?
素材集めに腕試し、それから試験の課題で古代魔導学校の生徒は何度も来ることになるから覚えておいてね。
これで私も憧れの魔導士だ。
まだ見習いだけどね。魔導書の課題をこなして進級試験に合格すれば、いずれそう名乗ることもできるわ。
頑張ります。あ、起きた。
あ、ここ
You
は
just
ど
like
こだ。
drag him around the
なぜ
entire
こんな場
time.
所に。
Like, yeah, just take him like he's knocked out because Barbie blasted him. They'll just like, instead of putting him in a bed where he's fine, they'll just drag him to this
ついに俺も
dungeon.
ダンジョンに足を踏み
He
入れ
doesn't
たん
need
だ
healing
な。
or anything.
ところで、クラスメ
But then
イト
again,
とパー
maybe
ティ
the
ーを組まないと
teacher healed
ダン
him.
ジョン
I
には
don't know.
潜れないって知ってる？
I forgot she could do that.
何？そうなのか？
でも、私とビルがパーティーを組めば、すぐにでもダンジョンに潜れるよ。
そうか。じゃあパーティーを組もう。よろしくな、ピア。
You already did, dude. You weren't awake.
そういえば気を失う前に奇襲を受けたような気がするんだが。
気のせいだよ。
いやーでも
せめて気のせいなんだよ。
気のせいか。あ、そうだな。そんなことよりダンジョンの方が重要だからな。
ウィル君、もうちょっといろんなことに疑いを持って生きた方がいいと先生思うわ。
それで、私たちダンジョンで何をすればいいんですか？
ああ、そうね。最初の課題だから私が同行して説明するわ。
先生がついてくるのか。なんか冒険っぽくないな。
ウィル君、冒険じゃなくて課題よ。私だってできれば学校に残ってのんびり待っていたいわよ。でも今年から初めてのダンジョン攻略には教師の引率をつけるなんて副校長が言い出したんだから仕方ないじゃない。特に入学式で騒ぎを起こしたうちのクラスは念入りに監視をしろだなんて。誰よ、教師が楽な仕事だなんて言ったの？私だけど。伝統ある古代魔導学校に入学できるのなんて優秀な子ばかりだから放っておいても勝手に学んで勝手に卒業
Oh,
していくとか言
Ravon.
って。
My god. You have
それどこ
no
ろかね、
freaking idea.
生徒はわがままになるし、なのに校則は厳しくなるばかりで。
なんかグネグネしてるぞ。
She's learning the true horrors of being a
ちょっと
teacher.
変わった人だね。
And the sad thing is, that's actually very true. Like with how academia could be. Like, just
それじゃあ始めるわね。
a lot of standards. I mean, like for prestigious schools like Princeton and Harvard,
塔の中には
I would imagine there are a lot of people who manage to get in that are
何
just
ですか急に。
not cut out for it, but then they
やつか。
pass through. I mean, every school has them. There's no doubt about that.
ただの塔じゃ味気
But
ないでしょ。
it's like
生徒のやる気を引き出す
when you have
教師の仕事なの。
the school, like there were times where you would have a student straight up plagiarize something, and then they would challenge it, and then the school would rule in favor of the student. It's like, where did the standards end as far as education goes? But I won't get into that, and I don't like delve into more dark issues like education is messed up wherever you go.
だから演出なの？
世界の破滅を目論む闇の魔導士。
These characters are weird.
貴様の野望を打ち砕いてやるぜ。
We are a little bit weird though. I mean, I think that's a given.
それで行きましょう。やる気になってくれて先生嬉しいわ。
Sometimes you gotta be a little weird to have fun in life.
とかなんとか言っていると早速何かが近づいてくる気配が。さあ勇者たち、力を合わせ
With
て
all your powers combined
やっつけるのよ。
and defeat the evil monsters.
そこは単に魔物じゃなくて血に飢えた。
Wait, let's change monsters to bloodthirsty dude. Come on, man.
意外とこだわるのね。
Bloodthirsty beasts.
あなたたちの前に姿を現した。
Will is very, very,
その目に殺意と暴力の光を灯す。
what's the word? Melodramatic, I guess.
流れに身を任せるのって結構大変かも。
Alright, let's go. Let's explore this Tower of Doom and Destruction. Oh, wow. That's a big freaking tower. Oh, man, I'm so excited. First dungeon, baby! Dungeons are divided into many floors, and the player climbs one floor at a time, aiming for the top floor. The map, excuse me, for each floor will change each time you enter a dungeon. This is a big freaking place. This is the tower, I guess. Can we actually walk on the bottom levels there? I guess we'll go through this. Potion!
あら、アイテムが落ちているみたいね。ダンジョンではアイテムが落ちていることがあるわ。
And somebody just happened to leave a ball of potion. I guess that's a healing
誰のもの
item.
でもないから使えそうなものだったら拾っておきましょう。
Yeah, it's available digitally. I mean, you should definitely get it. I pre-ordered the physical one at GameStop, and that's how I ended up getting it. But yeah, you should definitely get it. But anyway, man, you have a good night, and I hope you have a good day of work tomorrow. Isn't tomorrow truck day? I think. If so, then try not to work too hard. So if anything looks useful, be sure to pick it up.
ダンジョンに持っていけるアイテムの数は限界があるから、自分が持っているものの数には注意してね。
Pickled scallions. That's my favorite.
じゃあ次の部屋に行きましょう。
Ikimasho.
そうね。
Definitely
ちょっとした話を聞いてくれる。
get going. Let me see. We listen to my story for a moment.
私は魔導学校は
That depends. It's gonna take a long
今は
time. Well, I guess I'll listen to it purely out of politeness.
その中でもかの大魔導士が在籍していた時が一番大変だったらしいわ。彼女を付け狙う闇の魔導士や悪魔、果てには美少女コンテストとやらで勝負を仕掛けてくる者までいたらしいわ。そんなだったからこそ魔導士としてのマナーを守って正しく魔導を使いましょうと教育が厳しくなったの。確かに何の決まりもなかったら危険だもの。怪我しちゃったりしたら大変よ。中にはいろいろぶっ飛んでいた方が大魔導士になれるんじゃないかなんて意見もあるけれど、無茶なんてしないことが一番。さて、あ 安全第一で男女
Let me actually see something. Let me see. Because I actually wasn't reading that stuff. My head gets all cloudy and I don't pay attention. Dark Mage, pursue them. Grey Mage was enrolled. Okay. Magic Arts. Okay then. Alright, that's a cool story.
あの青色の魔法陣が見えるかしら。あれで階層の移動ができるわ。試し
Travel between floors. By examining the blue magic circle in dungeons, you will move to the next floor. You can't return to the previous floor. Normally, you can't escape a dungeon until you achieve your objective. To escape a dungeon midway, an item is called Escape Magic Circle, or Escape Rope, is needed. It's sold in the Academy's storage room, so make sure to buy one. On dungeons, you can't save in the menu screen. You can only save when advancing to the next floor. I didn't read that next part. E? Let me see, what did I... Alright, I think I get the gist of it. So we can't go forward. Or we can go forward, but we can't go back. Got it. Save and move on. Yes, we shall. Getting into the meat of the game now.
階層の移動ができたみたいね。こんな感じで移動ができるわ。さて。
Backlog resets each floor. There's another Puyo. Purple one, but the purple one's extra trouble. When enemies wandering in the dungeon see Fia, they will give chase and a battle will start if they touch her. There are some enemies with special actions such as throwing branches or absorbing MP. MP absorption, that sounds like a pain in the neck. I suppose if we attack them, then they'll,
この部屋には気のせい
there's a disbelief in this room. They enjoy stuffing branches into your bag. They're troublesome, okay?
いろんな敵がいるけれど、それぞれでとりあえず気のせいに近づいて戦ってみましょう。
Watch this. Things gonna be disbelief like that. Yep. Okay. Symbol attack.
早速覚えた魔導の力でドーンと。
スキルによって攻撃範囲が違うから、ちゃんと確認してから攻撃するのよ。
Attack range differs based on the skill.
よーし、じゃあ行くぜ。
You have to pay attention to what ability we have equipped. You can switch attack targets with switch target. You can also toggle enemy lock on with switch lock on. If you don't lock on to enemies, Fia's attack range will always be in front of her. This makes it harder to line up enemies, but easier to attack multiple enemies. Good to know. Switch target. Okay, that's just gonna pay you. Oh. Okay, I see the. Yeah, so we need to. Oh.
スキル攻撃すると、そのスキルの属
This is
性
definitely
エ
tricky.
レメンタルオーブが生まれるわ。
If you attack with a skill, an elemental orb of that skill's element will
エレメン
appear.
タルオーブの組み合わせで大技大魔導が出せるのよ。
Unleash a large attack called Great Magic Arts.
大魔導ごとに必要なオーブは違うから、パーティーで協力して集めてもいいわね。
勇者はみんなの力を使う。勇者になりたかったら俺のオーブも使うんだ。
I am definitely gonna need some. I'm definitely gonna have to get used to this combat. It's I feel like this game's gonna kick my ass quite a bit before I get decent at it. Using a skill leaves a remnant in the attack area after it changes to an elemental orb. Oh wait, using skill leaves a remnant in the attack area. After it changes to an elemental orb, it fills the bottom right slots. They are used for great magic arts and disappear after enough time passes. I see the 4 symbols at the bottom right. Okay. Great magic arts are powerful skills that use elemental orbs. You can always call up the Great Magic Arts list during battle with the Great Magic Arts list command. If you have the required elemental orbs for a Great Magic Arts, you can always activate it. When selected, it will activate and cause damage to all enemies. Okay. ZR, lock on. Oh, what did I just do? Oh, okay, that was the end of the fight. Okay. Gotcha, gotcha. Well, not really, but... yeah, this is definitely different.
魔獣は耳障りな断末魔を上げ、そしてすぐにぐったりとなって倒れ伏す。どす黒い血がゆっくりと冷たい床に広がっていくのを勇者ウィルは静かに見つめていた。
リバン先生？
ごめんなさい。つい盛り上がってしまって。
なんかこうストーって感じでよかったぜ。
そう？実は学生時代は作家を目指して。いえ、そんなことどうでもいいの。これで
These characters have a love for theatrics, don't they?
ここからは私は口出ししないから、2人で話し合って探索をしてみてちょうだい。
While learning to work with each other. Yeah, I think I would definitely prefer to just kind of practice and fight. Maybe die a few times, because I feel like I'm not going to get any better unless I get used to the battle system. Is there anything you want me to do? Just say, hear moves while thinking about everyone. Just don't be stupid. That's really all I can ask of you. He is the one who comes up with the strategies. I'll do my best. That's all we can do. In the party menu, you can change your allies' strategies and decide their actions. Allies will use skills based on their strategy, so check their strategy when changing their equipped skills. It's a lot of, well, not a lot, but I'm just talking out of my ass. When you have 4 more party members, you can swap which allies will participate in battle. Fia cannot be swapped and will always participate. And I guess when she runs low on health, the battle automatically ends, because it's one of those types of games. Let's keep going. Oh, another cutscene. I feel like dungeon crawlers or games like this, they always have so much information to give you and a lot of, what's the word when you're creating a, like you're talking about the story itself and you're, God, I can't think of that word, not characterization, it's damn, what is that damn word? I know I'll think of it later. But just a lot of information about each character and history, and then just yeah. Exposition, that's the word I'm thinking of. Lots and lots of exposition in these games.
多くの民の命を奪った貴様を許してはおけん。
確かに我は千の町を100万の民を血 と肉に変え、だがそれが何だというのだ。貴様の国、もっと多くの命を奪っている。
何？
What the hell are they talking about? Wait a sec. Right. It's like a bronze statue. You pass through a door, there's no altar. These guys are like doing D&D narration. Okay.
戦、上、環境破壊、発給に過重労働。この腐った社会がどれほどの人をないがしろにしてきたか。
そういうお話だったっけ？
そもそも世にはびこる争いは人間がもたらしたもの。人こそがこの世界の病巣に他ならない。
Let's test the speakers.
勇者、貴様が本当に倒すべきは我ではない。
よくわからんことを言うな、この野郎！
先生、ウィルにはそういう悪者側にも別の正義がありました的な展開はちょっと難しかったんだと思います。
なるほど。じゃあ、
Yeah, a lot of this is a bit too big brain for us to handle.
に味わうがいい勇者よ。
Uh-oh.
ほら、ウィル、悪い魔導士だよ。一緒にやっつけよう。
I have to fight her now.
本当にやっつけていいのか？
うんうん。じゃないと課題が終わらないから。
そういうことなら、覚悟しろ、闇の魔導士！
それじゃあ頑張ってリヴァン先生じゃなくて闇の魔導士を倒そう。
Okay.
みんな油断しちゃダメだ
Battle
よ。
those conditions. If he has HP, hit 0, and she can't fight, even if her other allies are healthy, the battle will lose. Of course, that's the condition. Watch if he has HP. If it lowers, use an item to recover. Wonderful. Okay. Get out of here. Have to wait for her to...
いいとこ見せちゃうの。
I see she's like running away.
その
Get out of here! Eat that,
ヒヤッとするよ。
jerk.
諦めろ。まで追い詰められるとは。まで追い詰められるとは。くらえ。
その
Okay, I'm gonna use fire on you. Then we win. God, I have no idea what the heck I'm doing half the time. Like, I tried to switch abilities and, like, before I know what the fight's all over with. I don't know if there's a training mode that you could just practice doing battles over and over again. I think that would be really helpful.
恐るべき相手だった。しかし、これで全てが終わったわけではない。この地に悪しき存在がある限り、勇者ウィルの戦いは続くのだ。
ああ、余韻っぽいのを語る感じなんだ。
それはそれとして、これで最初の課題は終了です。明日からはクラスのみんなと協力して課題に取り組むことになるので。
クラスのみんなと？ウィルを連れてくるだけでも大変だったのに、他のみんなもだなんて。
からんけど、まあ頑張れ。頑張ればなんとかなる。
ウィルもやるの。
I'll be totally honest, I really have no idea what the hell I'm doing. I don't know if I already made that clear. Maybe I'm just overthinking it. We can turn in assignments in the classroom. Rec assignments. Those will progress the story. I guess do the optional ones first. World map.
おかえりなさい。課題の結果はちゃんと私に報告してね。こういうのはどうかしら。
Anything I don't understand, I'm turning my assignment, woman.
今回は簡単だったかな。
The one I just did with you. Like, did you get so into your role that you forgot what the hell you were doing with us? We gotta go to Fia's room. Now you get to repeat it all again tomorrow.
でも学校の中も探索してみたいな。どうしようかな。
Take a class from the schedule. Don't know if there's anywhere we wanna take a class. I guess is the best thing to do. Otherwise, we won't be able to do literally anything. Check the class details in your schedule. Ah, that's what we... Right, that's what Fia talked about earlier. Modern magic arts. Let's take a class in modern magic arts then. Probably have to do like a mini game of some sort. Kick them in the nuts.
何をやっているの？お、リーナちゃん。リーナちゃん？あれ、嫌だった？じゃあ。
I punched her. Punched him in the nuts, actually.
嫌とかじゃないわ。ちょ
That's
っと
even
慣れ
more
慣れし
ballsy.
いと思っただけよ。
Punched him in the nuts, rather.
あなたがどうしてもそう呼びたいっていうのなら特別に。そっか、慣れ慣れしかったね。ごめんね。ああ。それで何をやっていたのかしら？
フィアに友情のハンドシェイクを伝授していたんだ。
でも
It was a hell of a handshake.
やろうとするとその度にウィルをパンチしちゃうんだ。
Looks like a different kind of shake, honestly.
いい拳だったぜ。
Maybe a milkshake?
そう、友情の興味深いわね。一緒にやる？
新たな挑戦者か。いいだろう。勇者ウィル、いつ何時誰の挑戦でも受けるぜ。
ウィルは勇者だから私たちのパンチくらいじゃびくともしないんだって。
その通りだ。
お 思いっきり足に来てるじゃない。もしかして私って嫌われてる？
さあ皆さん、授業が始まりますよ。席についてください。
こうくん？
今日はウィスター先生が最新の現代魔導について特別講義をしてくださいます。
やあみんな、今日はよろしくね。まずは自己紹介がてら。
ウィスター先生はとっても優秀な方なのよ。王立魔導研究所の主任研究員にしてかの大魔導士に直接教えを受けたすごい人なの。
その通り、僕は
その上顔よし、性格よし、収入よし。さらに王立魔導研究所はうちの生徒たちの就職希望先ナンバーワン。絶対に失礼のないようにね。じゃないとまた私が怒られて。
Somebody's thirsty.
そろそろ僕にも喋らせてくれないかな。
すみません。
では改めて、魔導の技術は日々進化している。それを研究するのが僕の使命であり目標だ。そしてそれを未来ある魔導士の卵である君たちに伝えていくのもとても重要なことだと思う。僕から与えられた知識を余さず吸収し、これからの魔導の発展に尽力してほしい。
素晴らしいお考えです、ウィスター先生。ほら、みんなも拍手。
よくわからんが、俺が目指すのは勇者だ。
それよりなんでリバン先生までいるの？ウィスター先生の授業なんでしょ？こうくんどうしたの？お花ムズムズするの？
うちの生徒たちがすみません。
いや、いいんですよ。魔導士とは自らを高めるもの。そうそう他人に左右されてはいけません。では気を取り直して講義を始めましょう。と、このように多次元方向からの流入を X 軸、力の放出を Y 軸として考えるのがこの画期的な魔導理論の肝と言えます。
Gee, I sure love learning about graphs.
ってことか。大体わかった。
Will's got the right idea.
なるほどね。
Like his way of thinking.
アルファ性質を Y 軸理論に置き換えると、とても納得できるわ。X が軸で Y が YY。頭がはちゃめちゃになりそうだよ。
リーナ君はもとよりウィル君も私の理論についてきてくれているようで感心したよ。
当然です。魔導放射線系理論については9歳の時に理解しましたから、関連論文も3つほど公開しています。自慢じゃないけど、そこから得られる特許収入で私はそこらの魔導士の10倍は稼いでいます。
働かなくても食べていけるなんて羨ましい。
そんだけ頭いいなら、なんで今さら学校通ってんだ？
それは
リーナ君のことは王立研究所でも噂になっているよ。もしかすると君こそが時代の大魔導士と呼ばれる存在になるかもしれないね。
大魔導士？
大魔導士ってあれか？スなんとかってやつ？
鈴月トゥクールよ、ウィル君。
Too cool.
って誰？
You're too cool for
あな
this.
たまさか希代の大魔
You're
導士
too
の名
cool
を知
for
ら
the
ないの？
world.
魔導を志す者なら知っていて当然の名前じゃない。
Mage is too cool
大
to
魔
for
導士
anybody
っ
to
て
know their
悪い
name.
魔王を倒した人でしょ。鈴木さんなんて知らないよ。鈴月トゥクールや。
Too cool.
にしても変な名前だよな。
正確には彼の本名ではないんだ。鈴月トゥクールとは古代魔導における発音法で、この名前自体がかの大魔導士の正体を隠す魔導でもあるんだ。
さすがに長いし発音からして難しいからみんな数字トゥクルって呼ぶのよ。これでもまだ言いにくいけど。
数字
今現在大魔導士といえば数字トゥクル。そしてこの僕はかの大魔導士に直接教えを授かった唯一無二の存在では、ご覧に入れよう。かの大魔導士も認めた僕の魔法を。
鈴木さんって誰なの？くしゅ。ガーくんどうしたの？お花がムズムズする？
その生き物、花あったのか。
私もなんか元気出ないな。
なんだなんだ、そんなことじゃ勇者の仲間は務まらないぞ。
だって私の憧れの大魔導士が鈴木さんなんていうなんだかよくわからない人だって言うんだもん。ねえ、ウィルはどうして古代魔導学校に入学したの？
勇者の学校がなかったからだ。
つまり勇者の学校がないから代わりに古代魔導学校に入ったの？
うちの親父も母さんも弟もじいちゃんもばあちゃんもおじさんもおばさんもみんなここに通ってたから、まあいいかなって。
勇者だの魔王だの、あなたたち本当に子供ね。そんなのいるわけないでしょ。だって大魔導士が魔王をパタンキューさせて世界を救ったっておばあちゃんが。パタンキューって何それ？子供向けのおとぎ話か何かでしょ。でもおばあちゃんは大人なんてみんな嘘つきよ。あなたもそのうちわかるわよ。ぐしゅ。私悪くない。だって親切で忠告してあげたんだから。違う、そうじゃない。私はまたどうしてあんなこと言っちゃったんだろう。
Your hero party.
こういうのは
Who's the
どうかしら。
protagonist?
それはこういうのはどうかしら。
I think, let me check the options. Now that I kind of know what there is. You can change the difficulty. That's pretty cool. I guess it's not like where if you change the difficulty, like if you go to easy, then you won't be able to go back. No, there's some games that don't do that. Let's do instant. Try to speed up the game a bit. I don't know. I'll probably... voice highlight. Yeah, do large. Don't know if this game autosaves or not. Doesn't look like it did. No classes to take. I'll play this about for another 15 minutes. I'll take a small break and then I'm going to switch to another game.
構いません。それよりどうして私たち3人だけなんですか？
それは君たちにとって今回の課題が必要だと思ったからだ。
私たちに
3人で協力してダンジョンを探索してくるんだ。
どういうことですか？
どうもこうもリーナ君はまだダンジョンに入ったことがないらしいじゃないか。
それは
机にかじりついて理論ばかり編んでいるようでは一人前の魔導士にはなれないよ。時には地に足をつけてその目と指先で世界を探求せねばならない。彼らと協力して僕の課題をこなしたまえ。
わかりました。
勇者ウィルについてこい。課題なんてバーニングっと楽勝だぜ。
あれ、あの子はいいんですか？
ああ、エスカ君のことだね。彼女はいいんだ。あれは特別だからね。
特別？
では諸君、魔導士の塔へ出発だ。
Let's have practical magic arts training at the Mage Tower. The objective is defeating the specified monster. Be sure not to let your guard down. Lena is adept at water magic arts. Why not ask her for tips as a way to mingle? I don't know if there was anything else around here that I didn't. I don't think I walked where those statues are. Only check the back area here. This is where that ceremony was. A few other NPCs. Girl, the generic girl student. Hello, we're in different classes, but let's get along. Okay, generic student that will have no relevance to the plot whatsoever. Okay, you're not doing anything. Boy student. Hello, you're That was way too fast. Let's do best we can. We may just get used to school life. If I have auto on, that becomes way too fast to read in one go. A broken statue. Oh, we could practice. Okay. So there is a place to practice fighting. There's a practice battle test skills you've learned against this broken statue. So it's actually okay to use this statue for practice. Like, the faculty won't get upset about it. Okay. So... let me see. I mean, she's doing her own thing. Or he is. Don't have to worry about the battle ending. I attack. And now... her portrait's moving towards there. That's when we're ready to attack. And I see... our gauge. Just shoot there. Great magic arts list. Haven't used this yet. Critical. So that requires 2 flames. We could throw away these. Okay. Let's see, fight. Let's try Fia. I imagine we probably wouldn't have to. Fever. We've achieved Fever. And we can use the fire ability. Okay. And we can use this as many times as we need. I think I'm getting a bit more used to the combat. We still have to keep in mind where our attack square is. Aqua Shot is basically melee, and then fire is a ranged attack. And then the bottom there will... okay, I see there's a bar that's depleting around the fire diamonds. And if they reduce themselves to 0, then they'll disappear. So it's not like we can technically just hoard them and save them, because they will go to waste eventually. ZL shortcuts. Okay, so we can just hold this, use our items. We don't have to press A and then select. We could just use our... The only thing is, I don't know if there's a way to adjust the attack. Like, if I use fire, then it'll show me the range for fire, but not Aqua Shot. Or I'm not sure. ZR lock on. Alright, I think we have a better idea of how to... Alright, how do I leave this battle? It says plus. Oh, okay, plus is run. I'm still in the mindset that the plus sign is just the D-pad. Anyway, I think I understand that a bit better. I think we're all right. Here's our world map. On the world map, you can move the cursor to select locations you wish to go. You can also display the location list to select a destination. You will gain more locations as the story progresses. Let's take a look at the big, beautiful world. I feel like I'm playing the Philips CDI in 1996. Actually, make the lighting a bit better. Are you an enemy?
いいと思うな。
Momomo. Oh, what a coincidence. If you need anything, please go ahead and buy it.